When does a sedan outsell a crossover? Well, when it's the Infiniti Q50, the automaker's best-selling model. Sure, it's available as a sedate commuter, but the fine folks at Infiniti were nice enough to send me the hopped-up Q50 Red Sport. So let's take her out and see what she can do. One thing I have to say is this 2018 Q50 looks the business. I'm not one usually to recommend fancy Dan paint jobs, but this red is totally worth the $800 premium. Now on the outside, we've got a few tweaks to the sheet metal, but by and large, it's pretty much the same car as 2017. And the Red Sport has got all the makings of a great sports sedan. It's got a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 engine knocking out 400 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. It's rear-wheel drive, and while there's no manual option, hey, at least the 7-speed automatic gearbox comes with paddle shifters. Power delivery in this car is really smooth, and there's virtually no turbo lag. Plus, this torque curve is amazeballs. It's pretty flat from about 1,600 RPM all the way up to 5,200 RPM, so that power is always there when you need it. I mean, you barely have to downshift when you're coming out of a turn. And the chassis is pretty willing to get flung about, especially when you put the adaptive suspension into Sport Plus. But what I can't get behind in this car is Infiniti's direct adaptive steering. So it's a steer-by-wire system, right? Where there's no physical connection between my steering wheel and the actual pavement. Instead, my inputs get translated into ones and zeros, and then the computer tells the wheels where to go. Now, this is great because it does give you quicker inputs, but it's at the expense of any feedback. I mean, I can't tell where my tires are on the pavement, and forget about knowing the levels of grip. I mean, I don't know how much grip I've got until these tires start squealing. But the good thing about this steering is that it allows for an excellent lane keeping assist technology. And we've got a full deep dive into all of the technology of the Q50 in a separate video, so be sure to check that out. Luxury features are pretty good here in the Q50, especially in the Red Sport. I've got LED lighting all around, super comfortable leather seats that are adjustable 8 ways and have not 1, not 2, but 4 levels of heating. Plus I got a heated steering wheel and heated outside mirrors. I'm pretty satisfied with the level of luxury in this car, especially at this price point, but just not so sure I'm satisfied with the level of performance. I just want something that's got a little bit more emotion. It's fun if you happen to find yourself on a back road somewhere, but would I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to make sure that I'm the only person on that back road? Probably not. But then again, I'm probably in the minority. Most people don't care about steering quite as much as I do. They just want something that looks good, rides well, and won't break the bank. While the base model of the 2018 Infiniti Q50 starts at about $34,000, that's got half the horsepower as this Red Sport. If you want all those ponies, it's going to be a flat $51,000. And this guy here with the optional Bose system and all the driver's aids you could possibly want, that comes to $60,510.